My name's Tom Northcott. I'm from Howard Vineyard. I'm the viticulturalist and winemaker here. We're up in the beautiful Adelaide Hills. We've been fortunate enough to be grape growers in the Adelaide Hills for close to 22 years now. So 97 was when some of our original vines were planted. We've been growing grapes for many wine producing wineries in the Adelaide Hills and have a really dedicated focus on our own production now. Sustainability in the environment is so important for us. I mean, we produce wines from grapes and grapes grown in the ground, so we need to look after as much as possible the soil and the environment. Water is obviously an enormous part of that as well, which we need to protect. So we try and be as sustainable as possible at Howard Vineyard in terms of our vineyard practices, our water usage, our fertilisation processes, of which of course the Flows for the Future program is part of. Water is obviously a huge key in that sustainability. It's something that we're very hyper focused on at the moment in terms of water security, water quality, because at the end of the day the wine is made from 97% water, and I think it's a hallmark of the Adelaide Hills that our beautiful, crystal, pristine water ends up in our wines, and it's a quality factor. And I guess looking after where our water comes from and how we use water is a super important part of that. So we've got quite a large catchment area just at the back of Nan. The back of Nan basically feeds into some housing, which then feeds basically into our catchment area. We've got a small dam located here, which is where we've installed the Flows for the Future program. That goes around our small dam and goes around our main dam, comes out on a creek line on the other side, and then feeds the natural creek line that runs along Bald Hills Road, which is quite a major creek line that then feeds back into the Mount Barker zone. The catchment has definitely changed, particularly urban sprawl has affected specifically ours. We have a hugely growing community around our vineyards, which is definitely affecting flow on through our system. I think a healthy catchment is a thriving catchment. It's one that regularly sees water flow through it. That has been an issue. We are in a form of drought and have been for a few years. We want to see extra water going back into the catchment system because it improves the health of that system by helping natural fauna and natural flora grow. I think it's important that every farmer or viticulturalist or person in the region does their extra bit for the environment. We are indicating that we want to try and, as a community, promote and improve the catchment we do. As I said, water is such an important thing for us, and that quality of that water. I think to be pulling out saline water deep from the earth is the wrong way to approach it. It's about trying to return as much back into the system so that everyone benefits from the quality for generations to come, not just our own.